My people, wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end. Hey, they said allegedly that the truth why Ooni of Ife's four cook left the palace is finally out, and Ooni and the Queen Naomi, they were in shock. Before we go into the gist proper, you're welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and follow my page, depending where you're watching me from, okay? So my people, it don't happen. It don't happen. Breeze don't blow, far nyash don't open. Hey, you know, Ooni of Ife, they said his attitude towards the wives this time have opened a whole lot of things. As in, some days ago, we heard that 4 of his cook left the palace without letting him know. As a matter of fact, they ran away from their duty because of one reason or the other. And a lot of people were worried. You know, why would they leave without letting the king know what is happening? Why is it? Why is that? My people, from what we heard, they said Ooni of Ife have 6 wives present in that palace. Yet they don't cook his food. They don't make his meal. They don't even, sometimes people like say they know they even come closer to where his food is being prepared. But we heard that while Queen Naomi was in the palace, he was the one supervising the king's food and everything, and he is the one who normally served the meal to the king. This shows you that there is trust when it has to do with Queen Naomi. But with all of the Ife wives who were married before getting married to the king, there is no trust. Is that one marriage? I don't know. No be me talk am. I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? And I beg, subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up. Now, they said, when these people left the palace, a lot of questions were popping up. Some said, why would they leave? From what we heard, they said the king is treating them well. Yes, so they are 5 in number. And the reason for this 5 is such that the work will not be too tedious for 1 or 2 persons. And they are not cooking for the wives too. The wife have their own cook, or they will cook for themselves. So that is just to tell you that it's not about the tediousness of that job, but there may be something else. While others are saying that maybe because the number of visitors that they have to prepare food for is too much, while others are saying that there is more to that. Because before they were assigned, before they were accepted to cook for the king, they were meant to take an oath to protect the king with everything they've got, to protect the king with their life. And these people, they say they came from Ile-Ife kingdom too. They are people who believe the same thing with the king. You know, they have the same belief system with Ooni of Ife. So it is not like they are Christian and the king is a traditionalist. They are all traditionalists, from what we heard, though, allegedly. And they believe so much that if they should do anything against the oath that they take, that it will come back to them. So some people say that maybe they left the palace because someone or some people might want to use them to get to the king. I don't know which one to believe or which one not to believe. But there is something that happened today that made a lot of people believe that it could be that these women were the ones who really want to use these people to achieve their devilish act on the king. And these people flew away in order to avoid that. From what we heard, they said, since the 4 cooks were not present, the wife decided to prepare the king's meal for him. You know, normally, it is a good thing. Had it been, they are not, or how will I put it? Had it been they are just like Queen Naomi, people will say it's not a problem. They are wife, and it is not a crime for them to make meal or prepare their husband's meal and all of that. But they said they jointly wanted to make the king's meal today. And they were busy preparing the meal. But because the king already know that the people that he trusted, people that took an oath to protect him with everything they have, that they left without knowing the reason. The king, on his own, must have sensed that there is something wrong So they said he called Akure. He called Queen Naomi to tell her, sorry, to prepare his meal, that he will be coming. And he did not let the wife know that there is such arrangement. So the wives were busy preparing for what he will eat in his lunch as well as his dinner, while he was busy waiting for time to reach so that he will go to Akure and have his lunch. They said that the wives, after preparing, then it got to the time, it's almost at the time that the king is supposed to come and eat. They said the king enters his car with some of his guard. Before you know it, he zoom off to Akure. And the wife thought maybe there is an emergency, that he will come back and this and that, only for them to find out that he went to Akure to have his lunch. And they said they were devastated. They were devastated in the sense that they have put enough effort, and they wanted to surprise him. Yeah? And I asked myself, is this one surprise or they wanted something else? I don't know. But they said they were shocked on hearing that he have gone to Akure to eat his lunch. And they said that they are no longer going to take this, that it is getting out of hand. So why is it Queen Naomi? So it is okay for him to eat a meal prepared by Queen Naomi, but it's not okay for him to eat their own. That this is no longer, they will never allow Queen Naomi to return back to that palace. Because if this thing is happening right now, that Queen Naomi is not closer, what do you think will be happening if Queen Naomi ever enters the palace? My people, they say no be smarting. No be smarting, no be smarting. It's only when there is no trust that a husband will not eat from his wife's pot. But why would a man be in a marriage where he will always feel insecure around his wives? He get as he be now. He get as he be, my people. That one na wife. What if the wife decide to rub whatever it is that they want to use against the king in their kpekus and come and meet the king? Because women, they can go extra mile to achieve whatever they want. Yes, so they might decide to rub it on their kpekus, so that when the king will come and do this one, they will trap him. My people, see this life no balance at all. Because when a man will be in a marriage, you don't trust your wife. You can't even eat a meal prepared by your wife. It is obvious that is not marriage. The wife self, your husband cannot eat your food, and you are there comfortably answering my wife, my husband, this and that. Anyway, guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. I do not live in the palace. I am just a blogger. And all of these gist that we are bringing to you here, they are not first-hand information. They are gathered from different social media platforms and other sources, okay? Tell me what to think about it on the comment section. And thank you for watching. So that is why a lot of people believe that maybe it is these wives who send these people out so that they will have their way, Tell me what to think about it. Bye for now. Love you guys.